dang.
Give a minute to get warmed up. Feel free to get warmed up in your minute.
Dennis disappears. Wait a minute. Was that mine? No, that's not his building.
Unlucky if that's your dentist.
And then it don't be my dentist. It'd be like somebody else. You never see him.
It is. Yeah, you are live.
Hey, yeah, Dearborn dentist goes MIA, leaving some patients scrambling. Hey, that's messed up.
I like how the story's like his patients are scrambling. Oh, what happened to this dentist?
Just go to somebody else. Like, and why are they mad on the TV? Oh, my live now.
Is what happened to this man versus the patients? Like, isn't that the bigger story?
Baby, just go somewhere else. I'd like to see a brain surgeon missing.
Surely this man is in trouble. Always gentle.
He packed up and hit it. Oh, am I live? I'm sorry.
You're live, man.
Hey guys, it's David Johnson, the DJ Realty Solutions. I'm going to the dentist in a few days, and another dentist is a spoiler alert. It's Dearborn dentist goes MIA, leaving patients. Oh, that office is empty. Listen, he gone. He gone. Hope you guys are doing well on this cold, blustery night. We had a great day of sunshine earlier, but if you haven't went outside, be prepared. Bring your coat. She cold. It's definitely winter, but we didn't get the snow that Cleveland and the East Coast got the other day. My friend is in Cleveland. She was saying that it would snow past the door. Like they had to like push the door open to make way. I was like, not me. That's when you wake up and roll back over. Like, who was waiting on me? Because yeah, it's gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, and I'm be sitting at home like this.
March. It happened.
Remember it last year? Last winter, if we don't recall, so we got short memories when it comes to the weather. Last winter, if y'all don't remember, it wouldn't stop snowing. I think every closing I had last winter, it snowed, or we were driving to a show in the snow. Yeah, I consider myself lucky this year, blessed and lucky. Yeah. Last winter, even though we were in the house, I was like, I just want to go to the store, but it's snowing again. Like it was snowing so much that I was like, that's where everybody gained weight. The COVID and the snow and the everything. It just was, yeah, it's just was a thing. I get it. But I hope everybody's doing great and staying healthy. Oh, speaking of healthy, I feel better this week. Thank y'all for praying for me and checking on me. People was calling and checking on me. I was like, oh, thank you. Y'all didn't feel good. And do you know my arm is still sore? I got that damn shot at. It's not sore, but I could tell if I push, it's still like a little tender there. But I had that cold that it wasn't COVID. I had that cold that was going around, the bad headache. It was like the booster after effect led right into that cold. I was like, then, oh no. So I'm gonna have just a little bit of liquor this week, but not a lot. But last week I could not. I was, oh boy.
You had tea last week.
Yeah, I had a hot toddy. Me was no bueno last week. I was, oh boy. But I think what helped me get over that cold, I did a lot of tea. I took my Tylenol. I stayed in the house. And I'm a big advocate of staying home, even before this disease. I was like, I'm staying home. Listen, there's nothing for me. I mean, if you're going out of town, I get it. But just running the local streets, that's never been my thing. When I was younger, yeah, but not after you get past a certain age, that's never been my thing. And now they want us to wear the thicker mask. But when I go out, people still not wearing their mask nowhere. So I'm like, well, there's that. So I'm gonna just continue to be as careful as I can. Like I have a closing tomorrow, but Tripp was at my last closing. It was empty. That's how the closings are now. It's none of them packed room. It's buyer in this room, seller in that room. The title agent goes back and forth, and we get up out of there. That's it. It's your picture and goodbye. Yeah. Now we can just get rid of the paper. Amen. And do direct deposit. I'm just saying, I think we are the only industry that still deals in paper and a lot of paper. But what's so funny, they email you the closing packet. Like I got it today.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So I'm like, when am I ever gonna look at this?
Yeah.
I only print it out because the check is no, I don't print it. When they give you the copy, you only get a copy, a paper copy, a hard copy, because the check is there. But other than that, look this. I don't want this.
Yeah, it's gonna be an NFT.
I get it right to my broker. Like, here you go. Like, well, I'll be like, boy, don't put that on my desk. Like, I don't
All
want.
that stuff is gonna be NFT.
Yeah, like,
The world's gonna be a better place.
Speaking of NFTs, y'all didn't post my NFTs. I didn't feel good that Friday. That's what it was. I stayed home, so I'm gonna post it tomorrow. That Thursday and Friday, I did not feel good, so I'm gonna make sure I post NFTs that I got from the book. I think, am I doing Ruby Grapefruit? I'll start with Down Home Punch tonight. I didn't know I had one left in the refrigerator. It was like, hey, you got one left. So here we are. They said we might get snow flurries tonight, but nothing like nothing like we have been getting. Is this flat? Let's see. Nope, I see some bubble. Nope, it's still good. Here we are. So good. But yeah, I'm not missing. I'll get to the snow part in a second here. But I wanted to first dive in with fire safety tips. Now, if you've been watching the news or looking online, you know that across the country we've been having a lot of fires and near misses. It was a bad fire here in Pontiac this week. 2 people died. It was that big fire in New York. There was a fire in Detroit not too long ago. And they don't know whether it was from space heater or the door not being closed properly or a window open, creating a draft, what have you. But I wanted to come on here and use my platform to keep my community as safe as I possibly can. Even in my house, in my condo, they have the fire extinguisher on the first floor, but it's not one on the second floor. I'm going to buy me. I used to have one. I don't know where it went to. I had the small kitchen one, and I think I'm gonna go get another one. I think that every house should have a fire extinguisher, even though I don't cook like that. I mean, I still cook every now and again. You never know, that air fryer might go kablooey, or the popcorn pocker may have may malfunction or anything. And not to make light of it, but I think that every house should have a fire extinguisher. And I was at Lowe's getting my clients plants, but it was so cold that day I forgot to walk through and get the damn fire extinguisher. When I go back, I will be getting a couple fire extinguishers as a just in case, because we have one at the office, and I'm like, well, why am I more protecting my office than I am at home? So I think that every house should have a fire extinguisher. Trip was agreeing with me on that, and I'm upstairs. I think that every home that has stairs should have that chain link ladder thing to get out of the window, because if it's a fire underneath you, how you getting out? You're gonna tie the sheet to the bed and pray, and there we are. I'm a big guy. I don't know if she's gonna hold me, and then I don't want to break my leg. And listen, you know, people. Now if I gotta jump, I gotta jump, but I would rather not. I'd rather climb down in the safe way. So, and I'm not far. I'm just one floor up, but you know, in the midst of waking up in a panic and buzzers going off, I woken up to a fire alarm going off. We're in college, and they used to pull the fire alarm in the dorms all the time. One reason I moved up the damn dorm. There's nothing worse. What's going on, RLT? There's nothing worse than waking up and thinking the building is on fire or your house is on fire. So I don't know if anybody's ever experienced that. You know that hearing that buzzer go off is not a good thing. It's like tragic. So I'm going to invest for sure. And just the chain thing that I have it under my bed or in the closet, and I want it nice and simple. You push the screen. I've seen it done. You push the screen out, you latch it to the ledge and crawl my big butt out that window, because listen, fire safety, I think, is something that was preached to us when we were in elementary school. Remember, people were like, be safe, be safe, be safe. Then as you get older, it's like, whatever. But I was thinking about a lot of the buildings, the high rises here don't have fire escapes. Right. They're building buildings now, not knocking any building but they don't have a fire escape like they do in New York. I was like, well, how the hell are you supposed to get out of there? When we were in Chicago in that tall building, I was like, well, shit, how we gonna get out? I look for the escape door. Something my mom always taught me. Always look how you gonna get out of somewhere. Always make sure it's more than one way. It's more than one way in and out. I don't care if it's a window, a back door, a basement window, whatever. Make sure that wherever you are, you know how to get out of there if something happens. And this advice that has always stuck with me. That's why it's a cultural thing. You know how Black people, we don't like we go in, so we're like, I'm gonna sit facing that door. It's a thing. We gotta know how to get the hell out. We be like, I gotta get out of here. So I think having an extinguisher, a little ladder in case you are on the second floor. And if you have children, teach them how to get out of the house. And I remember our mom did it. And then my friend laughed at me, and I got in trouble because I stuck my middle finger up at them. My mom was overprotective. I listened because my daddy worked all the time. So she showed us how to get out and meet up at the tree. And people look like, what are they doing? Listen, my mom ain't play that stuff. She was like, I'm gonna show you how to get out. This house in case is on fire because you thinking they know what to do. Kids hide in closets when they get scared. And your child may be thinking the same thing, like, oh, the house on fire or a tornado or whatever, and they in the closet hiding, and something happen to them. So teach your children, little cousins, nieces, nephews about fire safety. I don't care if you watch that old Disney Mickey Mouse one where they show you about fire safety that they showed us in elementary. I showed my kids when I was, we did it every year about fire safety. I was teaching one time, and at the high school, one of the kids at the garage, the garbage can on fire in the hallway, and we had to really run out of the building. And they were like, Mr. Johnson was pulling his glass out. I was like, listen, I gotta go. I remember when we worked in Troy, we had a gas leak or something. Guess who got out the building first? When I hear that buzzer go off, my feet get to moving. You don't think I can move fast, but when I hear buzzers and stuff, I'm like, go. Like, get far away, get away from the building. You don't know what's going to happen. Just go. So have a safety plan with your kids and do it once a year. If you move, do it again because they got to know how to get out the house. Because if nothing worse, then you know you can't walk. You got to crawl, stop, drop, and roll. You got to get low and go. See, I remember all that stuff in the school. That's being a school teacher paid off for me, I think. I think that's where I
stop, drop, and roll. That's just from being a student.
Yeah, that's stop, drop, and roll. Like, hey. So you have to do that now because your child may be a hard sleeper. You know how you watch people videos now on TikTok, and what do you hear? What do you hear in the video on everybody? What do you hear in the background of everybody's video? Tick. Tick.
Oh yeah, that's what I say.
Nobody has a battery in their damn I mean, that's a little bit of shade. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's true though. Actually, even worse, people just take the battery out and that's the end of it.
Take the battery out. No, don't do that. The one in my hallway, I check that one all the time myself. I mean, like this, boink, I push it every month. Like, nope. You won't get me. The lady up under me smokes. Who's to say she don't pass out one day and burn? Like, I need, what's going on? Like, go. Sure. So check your fire extinguisher. And also, like I gotta send the email off to my client. Your carbon monoxide combo alarm needs to be in the basement or the lowest part of your house. Don't put that one up because carbon monoxide starts at the bottom. By the time it gets to your head, you're dead. We used to learn that in school too when I got a little older. I was like, ooh, boy. So that's supposed to be down low so it'll go off. And it, the one in my bedroom went off. And I thought it was a fire extinguisher, but a fire alarm, but I knew it was carbon dioxide. It went off because the battery was low, scared the stew out of me. I was like, whoop. It makes a different noise than the regular
that's good.
Fire alarm. I was sitting there watching TV. I had a damn heart attack. So, you have the conversation with your kids, family members, even at your job. You've been in some places and you're like, how the hell do we get out of here? Always know how to get out of places in case something happens. Always when you go to these hotels, I look for the exit door. I look for the stairs because you can't take the elevator. I look for the stairs. How far are we up? Are we on the 31st floor or the 10th floor? Like, how do we get out of here if something happens? So go over that plan and have a plan with your family and the neighbor. Ask your neighbor. You know, as a neighbor, I'm looking at Trip over there. No, my nosy neighbor, baby. Something happened. I'm gonna know. Have your neighbors back. Be like, I think your garage on fire. Like, something going on. Just knock on the door because you think people can see and smell stuff. A lot of times people can. So just some safety tips here. I wanted to use this platform not for selling all the time. And I know everybody knows I sell houses, you know, if you're still looking all the time. I sell houses, but I want to keep people safe and things that I grew up learning. I think that sometimes we take for granted, and those things are a thing. I know that when I see people's videos, I hear that damn smoke alarm going off. Like, we were in my client's house doing a video, and every smoke alarm was going off. I was like, we gotta replace all these batteries. They did. And yeah, so that's just is what it is. But yeah, your smoke detector, fire extinguisher. If you have a second floor in your home, if you have stairs, get the little cheap ladder. I don't know how much it is. When I go back to Lowe's or Home Depot, I'm going to get it. Do you know? And I usually don't try to shop local first. Do you know my client wanted plants, and I tried to shop local, and the lady had some sass on the phone.
Really?
Oh boy, the store service name nameless. I called Saturday because it was freezing, and I know it's a weird question because it's the middle of winter. I was like, "Hi, how are you?" I said, "I got kind of a weird question," and I can hear it. You can hear. As a teacher, I can hear people's voices or their inflection change. Yeah. She was like, I said, "Oh, great." I said, "I'm a realtor, and my client wants a plant for their closing gift. Is your nursery open, or do you have any plants on the inside?" Nope.
There you go.
I was like this. Okay.
That's your business lesson.
So I had to go big box on that one. I was like, hey, here we go. What's going on, Kevin? How are you, brother? So yeah, I had to go so I won't be buying my extinguisher from them. But maybe she's having a bad day. We'll see. I'm gonna call her back like, you got a fire extinguisher? No. And you know what? If you're having a bad day, send them calls to voicemail. When I used to work retail, now they want to answer the phone. I didn't. I was be like this. I pretend I was doing something else. Like, I ain't answering that damn phone. It ain't like you have to answer because it was millions of people. It wasn't my register. Remember you shared the register or whatever. I was like, I'm not doing that. So there's that. Book club, we have a date. I'm gonna get with Trip and do like a little cheap little flyer, just a digital flyer, something easy. It's gonna be February the 2nd. I'm gonna start. We're gonna go over chapter 1 of Gary's book. I still never have it here with me. I don't know why. I sit over here and it's not back there. It's a million boxes here, but I never. How can I not have that available? I'll post it again.
This is where the books live.
Right. This is where it's come to roost. So I'm going to post that. Post NFT. I do a lot of posting around. Post NFT. Post book announcement, and that'll be February 2nd. I'll try to do it at 5 or 6 to give everybody time to get home. I'll do a little bit of a rebroadcast. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna do Clubhouse or I may ask Trip what does he think. I don't know. He's like, what do you think? So I don't know. I don't know where to get the most reach.
I'm glad that the real Trip has finally manifested a spot in your brain. Now you know what I say.
I take a drink. I take a drink off that one, y'all.
You have a question. You ask fake Trip in your head, and then fake Trip gives the real Trip answer. Fuck, I guess I got it.
I may just do a Facebook Live. That may be easier. I may just do Facebook Live because I know everybody has Facebook, so I may just do Facebook Live and go from there. No.
I guess all meet in Shelby Township.
You know what? Hi. I gotta not. Wait a minute. Where's the? Oh, I gotta do my team. Wait, make sure I got it right.
Boy. I'm hoping for this one. Oh my God.
Here's the thing for the team. Y'all, can y'all stop inviting me to stuff that's far away? I'm not coming. I'm not.
We're inviting you when it's this cold outside.
Oh, hello. When I tell you I have I got 4 things to do between this week and next week, and I'm like this. I'm watching the weather like a hawk. I am like, what is the least amount of time I have to be outside? The trip have to be there. Do either of us have to go? Where are our stand-ins? Is it supposed to snow that day? And if not the snow, y'all, it's too cold to snow. So it's like
cold out.
it I don't remember this last year. I remember us being cold after we closed that one lady in Utica. Then we did that one home
it was cold in Rochester, remember? So yeah, we cold.
Yeah, we've been cold. We did that home in that Lake Orion, that townhouse. I love that townhouse. It was cold then, and I think that was my last cold one. I got lucky January.
Baby.
Yeah, I was selling January. I wasn't looking. I had my aunt, my friend Eric, and that lady. Well, that's Eric's aunt. She was that lady. Eric's aunt. She was beginning of February. So January, I got kind of lucky as far as being out in it. So there's that. But where, I don't want to save this because you know when I say it, what's going to happen.
That's why I can't even say it.
Where is the snow? Now listen, anybody who knows me knows I don't drive in the snow. I drive in an inch or two. And when I say driving in it, I mean like a turtle, all-wheel, 4-wheel drive on, heading up Woodward, like, get me out of here. I've never liked driving in the snow. I had to ask my daddy's Cadillac driving in the snow. I think that doomed me forever.
It's all now.
The trauma.
Johnson Marvel origins.
Oh yeah, and I was like in the 10th grade, and he used to let me drive his Cadillac to school every day, and he was not mad at me. He's like, "Are you okay?" It was
parents, man.
He hit me, and I had great. My God, at the time I didn't think so because I was something. But now I look back on it like, Jesus, was I spoiled. One time going back, I got plenty of snow driving stories. This girl I used to ride home with sometimes from Central State. You know how back then we didn't have social media, none of that stuff. So when the weather came on, people were like this. Back then, the snow used to be here.
Right.
So we were supposed to go back on a Sunday morning. It was going to be a bad storm in Michigan. It was start in Michigan. It was going to get to Ohio. So, supposed to be bad storm. Please don't ask us no because I have to go out to the doctor with a broken. Oh, you got a broken shoulder? Oh
no! The snow will break your fall.
Oh, you know what? Don't listen to him. We drove. So we were supposed to leave at. She said about 11 on Sunday morning. Guess what time we end up leaving? 4.
Damn.
Girl, who you think driving? I was in their front seat praying the whole time. And it was like she had a normal car. I was like this. My mama was so mad. She was like, I will fly you back. Just wait. They did not. When we went, I just prayed. It took so long to get back. You know how you can't even see the lanes? I was like this. I don't even like school like this. I was like, I don't like school like. I remember one time I was at I think I told you this story. I was at a bar at Norm's by United. And here's the messed up part about that story. I didn't even work that day. I went to meet some friends who I had a doctor appointment or something that day. And they're like, oh, if you want to come meet us at Norm. So I went, and everybody didn't even show up. So I'm sitting there, had a strawberry Long Island. God, it was good. Do you know this guy came back in? He was like, everybody go home right now.
Damn.
We was like this. What happened? He was like, it's sleet, freezing. I had that Malibu. Do you know I drove home with my nails dug in? I was showing Natalie a house the next day. I thought I had to cancel, but it ended up, it ended up melting and drying. You could have got your ice skates out and won the Olympics. I'll never forget, we're coming up, what's that, Coolidge? Yeah, coming up Coolidge to get to Bloomfield. This guy had an old 300 next to me, just fishtailing. He looking at me, I'm like, what the fuck you looking at me? Excuse me, y'all. I'm like, what the fuck you looking at me for? Like, you ain't, I got a Malibu. Like, what you want? Like,
Yeah, that happens. Every time you're like in the worst snowstorm of your life, there's always some car that just flies by you.
And he looking at me like, first he was behind me. I got my hand out like this. Go around me. I go to the slow lane. Like, go around me.
People are animals, man.
Bro, I remember going, did I take the hill? No, it was drive by at that point. My sister was calling, where are you? Where are you? I was scared to even answer the phone in the car. That's how slippery it was.
Yeah, for sure.
I got home, and I'm not gonna tell you what I did when I got home, but I got home and was praising him the whole way. Like, God, I've had some treacherous times on the streets. Like, how did I get stuck in this crap? If it's, if it rain don't bother me. I had a showing once. I had an inspection with Bruce one time, and then when Dearborn got flooded, I had an inspection that day.
Yeah.
Rain, I'll drive it. It was raining sideways and backwards. I was like this, do. Baby, let a snowflake fall. I'll be like this. Who coming to get me? Who like? So like, how how'd you get here? Uber. Q used to take me to work. My old manager used to take me to work at United. I was like, who come? No. So it's funny that I asked where's the snow.
You gotta be moving.
Yeah, I just wanna just to teach.
Oh my God, no, you don't.
You're right. I don't. It can stay like this. I'll keep the cold. I'll keep the cold.
I can't believe you live here.
I can't believe you live here. Shit. We moving to Sedona.
Yeah.
My real estate license travels. Who here? Who to keep me here?
I'm telling you, man, you don't belong in this state.
Somebody else has said that.
There's no world where you belong in this state.
None.
Pontiac Damon's dead.
Yeah, he gone.
Prince of Pontiac is
he gone.
his time.
He gone.
He saves his money.
He gone. Yeah, it's a thing. It is. Yeah.
Warm every day and all the sunshine. That's what you want.
Yeah, this winter. I remember last winter wasn't over till like April.
No, it's cold here till June, man. This is how it goes.
That's what people. So it's funny when clients ask for pools. I'll be looking like this. When you getting in it? 4th of July? And sometimes 4th of July,
yeah,
4th of July, you either get real hot or rain. It's never like.
Also, like, it doesn't make a lot of sense because the best part about Michigan is the lakes. So there's like so many lakes around.
You don't really need. It's so many lakes and so many golf courses. I'm stuck between 2 golf courses. It's one this way and it's one that way.
Sorry, pool owners, but
yeah, it makes your insurance go up. I never.
Like it's expensive.
It's crazy.
Pain in the ass to keep up all the time.
When we sold Collins House, the pool guy came on how many times? Twice. I didn't know you had to pay to open it and pay to close it. Yep. I was like, what?
Maintain it.
I had no. I'm reading my phone's going off. I had no clue.
I had who has a house that just bought a pool. I was like hearing what they had to do. I'm like, not worth it, man.
Like I had, he got it the pool for his daughter, and he said, Damon, asked him time they swim in it. I said, I already know. They are swimmers.
Do they go somewhere else for something?
They just used to get there, want to play, and not swim. They would use it if they were there for like Thursday to Monday. They would use like maybe one day while they were there. I said, well, better than getting them dressed and having them taken somewhere. So,
but yeah, there's just so many lakes around here. Take to the lake.
Take to the lake. I don't have to have a pool. As long as I got some grass somewhere, I'm fine. But this winter can stay light as long as it is. But they said it was staying lighter longer. I can't tell. It's still dark. I look up, but it's been so gray outside.
Yeah, this is why I don't be messing with Michigan.
I was in the bed one day, like, get up and get coffee. You're depressed. Not depressed, but I have no motivation.
Yeah, it's all seasonal.
It's not
for 4,000 that I don't want to live here anymore.
Where's my hallelujah at? I mean, I have food, shelter, transportation, $1 or $2 in my wallet. I'm just have my motivation. I have to really turn Gary on and be like, all right, like I do my stuff with my clients, don't get me wrong, and I do my social, but I mean, as far as springing out the bed to go do something, I'm like this. I'm glad I am booked and busy. If I wasn't booked, I would be in the bed on the couch all day.
Right.
I think that one of my friends works from home, and he was like, I think I'm gonna go back to the office. I was like, well, he said, I'm not depressed. He said, I just ain't in the mood. I was like, me either. Mine started maybe like after Christmas. Like, I think Christmas should be moved to January. We can stretch out. I see what people leave their tree up and stuff now. I mean, thank goodness I have Wine Wednesday every week, and I have y'all to keep me company. But I think about people who, maybe live by themselves. What if you live by yourself, work from home, and your family you don't kind of mess with your family like that. And you don't have that many friends. It's just like, you can't visit like you used to because of COVID, but it's just like, yeah, my motivation is just, I don't know. Usually I don't get the seasonal depression, but I know I hear myself on the phone. Like when I was making my appointment today for the doctor, I was like this. I didn't care. You know what I mean? I didn't care. I was like, I don't care. They're like, pick a day. I was like, you pick a day. Like, I don't care. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. So I try to keep lights on in my house. I try to play my favorite music. Trip already. Let me tell you, where's the shade? I don't even know. I don't know what button to even put. Oh, here we go. I have created a Marvel monster. Do you know this co-host, videographer next to me has watched already the Black Widow and the Celestial? Well, you said Celestial, so damn boring.
Yeah.
Why say Celestial?
Actually, I'm the Marvel expert around here.
Yeah, right, I lost my crown. I didn't watch Black Widow. This is what happened with Black Widow. We waited on it to hit Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Because that's the movie. This one, COVID was still hot. And I was like, I don't know about going to no movie theater because I want popcorn and M&M's, so I don't know how this is going to work. Yeah. So we waited. And I think we waited so long, we was like this. And then, Angelina Jolie died. Rest in peace. So we had, we waited. And then something else came out. Oh, Shang-Chi and Eternals and the Falcon and Winter Soldier came out, and I was back. We took a back seat for me, and so I started watching everything else, and then Emily in Paris. So everything kept coming out, and it took a back seat. So now Tripp said he watched the Eternals, and he said, "My goodness, please do not watch that on the Friday or Saturday. You are going to be so mad at yourself. That is a Sunday. I'm gonna watch it during Sunday when I do my social media planning for the week." Anyway, he was like, Do not miss a football game because you're watching Eternals.
Right.
Don't.
Officially a movie you can just have on in the background.
It was one Rotten Tomato. Now they gave it one Rotten Tomato.
I recommend not watching it directly.
Wow.
Peripheral, best viewed peripherally.
And long.
Yeah, very long.
What is it? You think 2.5 or 3 hours?
It's like 2.5.
Well, really,
they do. They do be making movies pretty long.
Well, really, 2.5 is 3 hours. At this point, 2.5 is 3.
They do be making the movies long.
And you be like, I ate them about. I gotta get a.
Spider-Man is 2.5 hours as
well. Is that at home yet?
No.
Damn. I don't know if I want to go back right now to the theater.
I
kind of do.
I don't.
But I kind of don't.
And it's not because
I'm 50-50.
I'm just so spoiled in watching these at home that I far prefer to watch these things at my house.
Well, look at the weather.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I go out, it's cold. I gotta drive there. I gotta park. I gotta walk in there. I gotta get in line, get a ticket. All right, buy my stuff. All right, now I gotta find my seat and sit down.
By the time you sit
loud, is there too many people there? Are they annoying me? Am I comfortable? And then, okay, I watch it and I have to leave and fucking go back to my car, and maybe it's been snowing or
and
it's cold in the parking lot. I would just rather be done.
It's a lot going on now. It's like It's like
I don't know what I'm talking about.
What's going on, Carl? Happy Wine Wednesday. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
I mean, the only reason to see it in the theater is if you're trying to avoid spoilers.
Well, hell, they didn't say everything now.
Yeah,
I'm like,
catching spoilers here and there. So
I don't know. They would not release it yet. It's still new.
Well, they're still figuring out. What's the best way to cut the cake, right? They don't know.
Right.
If it's best to have it in theaters for a little bit and then have it streaming or release it all at the same time.
Yeah, they haven't figured it out yet, which is fine by me. I know for me.
I mean, it's still new. I'm still used to not being able to watch these things until 4 or 5 months.
Remember, you used to wait a year to come on HBO. You're like, "This, my God, is it coming out yet?"
Yeah, it'd be taking. Well, remember Blockbuster? They had the new releases.
What's going on, Daniel? How are you? I'll wait till VHS if I have to avoid. I have to avoid a movie theater, Carl. I can't take you nowhere. Oh goodness, the last thing I saw in the movie theater was what? Oh damn, I can't remember.
Yes, I think maybe for me it was Knives Out.
I've been since Knives Out.
That's the last thing I think I've seen in a theater.
I think the last thing I saw, whatever came out Marvel, I think the last thing I saw at the theater. But I know I've been since Knives Out. But I haven't been to many. I know when COVID started, I haven't been. So
yeah, just to be fair, this has nothing to do with COVID. I just
you like watching from home anyway.
Watching from home.
Yeah, I like going because I used to work there. So
my pet peeve is I don't want to miss anything. I feel like sometimes you can miss stuff in the theater.
So people be talking. Shut up.
Yeah, people are talking that shit. Well, yeah, it's annoying because if you go when it's new, then it's loud.
Oh yeah, then you gotta wait.
Yeah, so I'd rather watch it at home.
Like I feel like Spider-Man now, I could go see now because I think everybody has saw it already.
So now I'm like, well, if it's been this long, how many more weeks do I gotta wait till it's
right? Because I feel like they pushed Shang-Chi at home earlier than what they said they were going to do.
Really, Carl? Do you not like watching movies in the theater?
It's been about 4 years since the last time I've been to. Wow.
Because I don't really like it that much either.
See, it doesn't bother me. I try to time it just right. I try to go after the hype has died down.
That's what I'll do sometimes. Sometimes I'll get the comforter off my bed, put it in my big recliner, just turn the lights out.
Ooh,
boom, I'm in there. You just can't do that, obviously.
Yeah,
kicked out like I've been kicked out for doing that.
I was socially distant before COVID. Me too, Carl.
You're ahead of your time.
This COVID has been a loner's dream. I'm like this. Do you know? Am I? Make sure. What is that a sip? Am I the only one who mentions COVID to get out of stuff?
No, of course not.
Did I not push it the right time? Oh, great! Look at me. I know that sometimes I'll be like, "Ooh, girl, I got a sniffle," or "Ooh, somebody walked past somebody who sneezed," or "Ooh." Wow. I just be like, "Listen, I ain't coming out." Because when I didn't feel good last week, I really didn't feel good. I wasn't trying to give. I didn't want a regular cold to turn into something for somebody else. Yeah, I was like, yeah, like I told you, I said, I don't feel good before you come. Trip don't care. He'd be like, whatever. But if I was laying on the floor, definitely ill. I'd be like, don't come over here. I don't feel good. But yeah, I maybe I should get a bigger TV because this TV is old that I have now. Maybe I get the round curve one. Oh, that's big enough. Maybe just mount it.
You're fine.
I'm fine. No, you know what I'll get? They're cheap now. The speaker, the strip speaker.
I mean, do you really find it problematic to enjoying a movie on this television?
No, because I turn off. That's why I got that element thing. What you're doing right now is what I do.
Hawkeye and it was fine. Right?
Oh, Hawkeye! I was stopping to go get a nacho. I was running back here getting
nothing wrong with your setup.
If you get a new one, I'll take your old one off your hands. Right? Men are like that. If we see a big TV, we'd be like this. When I
tell you that's crazy. We're a dying breed. People
don't watch it on TV no more.
People don't buy TVs anymore.
So I think I get a good deal now. You're supposed to buy it after the Super Bowl because people bring it back.
Oh my God.
Now listen, when I do
so many people that just don't own a TV because they have an iPad, right? So they can just watch all their stuff on an iPad.
But you know what's so funny? Before COVID, I used to be in his living room. I never was in here. Never. That's why that old couch. I had that TV and it had dust on it. I never used to watch this TV. Never.
It's crazy. I've been watching shit on my TV forever.
Now, my bedroom, I used to watch TV, but in the living room, is big TV. I never used to watch this big TV.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that I honestly predict that the theaters.
Vince, we know you. My aunt got an 85 inch. An 85 inch. Is she married? I said I'm on the way. She wants no kids.
My prediction is the theaters will die out.
Vince, we know you love a gap. Me and Vince worked at the movie theater together in high school.
There you go.
We have history, her and I.
You hit it at the right time.
Me and Vince have his. We've been together since junior high. Damn. That's crazy.
True.
We also was fun to Showcase Cinemas, and they tore it down and they built it back up, which was weird.
Yeah.
It's like an office building now.
Showcase.
Yeah, Showcase Cinemas 1 through 12. I was head usher. Oh my God. We used to have the best times. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I love new TV. When I go to the store, I be looking like this. But getting this thing in the house, it was me, JV, and Ricky. It took the three of us to get. When I tell you, I was like this. I don't need anything larger than this. I can't. But it's so funny because if I go to your house with a smaller TV, I'll be looking like this. I can't see nothing.
I agree. I do like a big TV.
But I think this is big enough for me. I think this is, yeah.
You could even do a little smaller.
What?
That's fine.
Huh?
That's fine.
Smaller than that for the living room?
Yeah.
No.
You just don't.
I kind of want this. Look, I want like this much more, like just this much.
Damn.
But it's a smart TV, and I've only watched YouTube on it.
There you go.
But I didn't watch. I told you probably watching YouTube on the TV and showing damn commercials.
That is true.
When you watch YouTube on the laptop, they don't show all them commercials.
YouTube.
Oh, so do I deliver? Yes. We have a 42. Don't want too much TV to merit going bigger. Don't watch them. I don't watch enough to go large TV either, but I could go 5 more inches. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. He said none of this is big enough.
I think that's fine.
This is fine. Okay.
You don't even notice.
Now, one of my cousins.
You also keep in mind, it's also like it's like also the thing of like you also have to handle this thing.
Yeah. Oh, Zindy she swapped out a 65 for a 75 in her bedroom. Girl, I would be fatter than hell if I had a 6-inch TV in my bedroom. Y'all would never. We're doing Wine Wednesday from my room. Y'all would never see me. That's why I put out an Apple. I don't have this stuff in my bedroom TV. I would never get out of bed. I know me. Yeah, I know me, which is crazy because I'm in my room when I go to bed. I have it in the living room. That's weird. You're the opposite.
Yeah.
If I had all these gadgets in my bedroom, I would never leave my bedroom. I only have the antenna in my bedroom. I don't have my Apple and Peacock and what's that thing? That Amazon Fire Stick. I keep that out here. I do not want that in my bedroom because I know me. In the winter, I'll be like this. I would only get up to do Wine Wednesday and take a shower and get right back in the bed. Like there's no, I've done that before. Take a shower, change down, get back to watch TV. Like,
you gotta put TV in the shower.
Yeah, listen, I've seen houses where I thought, well, this is weird. But yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, we are a dying breed of the TV because TV shopping used to be a thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like a lot of people, like kids, they just have they have a laptop and an iPad and a phone, and that's all they care about. They don't care how big it is.
Right. It's just we're the only generation that's still like, I need a bigger TV.
Yeah.
You know what you're right. My little cousins, but they're not little no. They're like in their 20s. They don't. They don't. But their mom was like, before I fell and broke my shoulder and watch TV, I had to keep turning off. My son got straight me that situation. Yes. What are you watching, Danielle? I gotta watch this. What's this Yellowstone? Everybody keep talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm behind on.
I just watched all the Disney Plus stuff.
I'm behind on the Blacklist, so I want to get caught up on that. I want to get caught up before these Olympics come on. Because the Olympics come on, that's all I'm gonna be watching is the damn Olympics. I'm not gonna be streaming nothing else to be Olympics. How do we get on TV? My son watches TV on his phone. I'm like, wow, on his phone. Yeah, oh Lord,
what these kids be doing?
Girl, we will go blind. I'm like this.
I'm just trying to think, like, what is the equivalent to what our parents did that they loved and we either like
the radio.
Yeah, maybe.
They didn't used to watch big TV.
But if we're being honest, we do radio more than they did. Because podcasts.
Podcasts,
They
yeah.
listen to way more like podcasts than they did.
Yeah.
Shows.
So I don't know, but yeah, I couldn't imagine when I have to watch a YouTube watch True Story Kevin Hart. You can do it all in one day. It's more than one episode. I don't think
thought it was a movie.
I can't take him more than one day. I don't think. I saw him live. It was funny as shit. But then after that, I wasn't into him no more. Weird. Yellowstone got me wanting to move to Montana and be a cowboy. Sissy, I can't take you nowhere.
What? I feel you.
It's been black, white, whatever. Everybody keeps talking about Yellowstone, so I'm gonna have to.
I want to go to the park Yellowstone.
As I just gotta, I'm gonna do it before February. When does Olympics start? February 2nd, 3rd. I got a week and a half to get to binge something. Now I did know it's not a comedy; it'll blow your mind. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The movie, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Now I did binge Selling Sunset, and I had no plans on binging it that day. I had a headache, and I still binged it. I was like, "Take your butt to bed." But it'd be like it's real estate, so what was I gonna do? Yeah, so I need to get caught up on stuff this week, next week. I did do laundry while I was binging Selling Sunset. I did my laundry because it was overdue. It was gonna walk itself to the washing machine. It was like, so you gonna wash us or no? You gonna just keep going or no? You walk past dirty clothes pile, you like this. We ain't so bad. And then you put it into a bigger basket. You like, see, you're not so not so bad. Don't worry, you'll be fine. But yeah, I had to do laundry. Then I watched the football games, which were excellent last weekend. So good. But yeah, I'm gonna binge a couple things this weekend. Because I only have to go do real estate stuff Friday. It's too cold. It's too cold to show houses because you can't see the backyard. You can't tear the roof because the snow not melting off the roof. So I mean, it's only so much you can do right now. You can't run the central air to test it. So that just is what it is. So I don't know. Just you don't do so much. But yeah, people haven't been inviting me to stuff. I'm like this. I don't want to come to that. I have to go to some stuff next week, but send me a FaceTime. Listen. Send me a gas card. No, you because I ain't going nowhere. I know that once I finish this batch of houses and I get some new clients in, let's hoping it'll be warmer in February. And I know that sounds crazy because February is sometimes worse than January, where you'll be like, what? I can't. I just can't. But this weekend is supposed to be freezing cold. I'm not trying to be out in it Saturday or Sunday or Monday for that matter. Monday I have to got an appointment Monday, but no, I don't. My appointment is Friday. This week I gotta go. It's supposed to be cold Friday too. So here we go. So I really I ain't gotta do nothing Monday. No, Monday I think I'm free. So I'll be doing paperwork Monday. I'm telling you, I watch the weather and I'll be like this. I ran out Monday and Tuesday to work out the office. I worked Monday, worked okay. I worked Monday. It was still crowded in the street, so that made no difference if people wanted to work. It was still crowded. Tuesday, I went to the office. Today is Wednesday. I'm home Thursday. A couple of errands. But in the winter, I got the remote start, and it didn't make no difference the other day. I was like this. Well, damn. It's still cold in here. Oh, Lord. Just cold. I think I'll be used to about now, but I'm not. I'm just not used to it. So, but buckle up, buttercups. Your furnace is all turning on today because starting tonight is it. Because it's what's the temperature now? Let's see. It is. I'll tell you in a second. It's 23. Feels like 10. So there's that. Then tomorrow we only get into 19. Damn. That can't be right.
Of course it is. January, man.
Is that right?
January, baby.
Jesus. You know why they won't remember this last year? Because we stayed in the house. Trying to stay in.
I went to Arizona.
Right, you fled for a month. We was like, wait, you left in the blizzard and came back to a blizzard. We was like, I'm out of here. That's what it is. You fled the scene.
I missed that, man.
It's okay. I can't believe you done got busier this year. You didn't plan that calendar out right. You like,
Just been saying yes.
like when he leaves though, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hope everybody got all the videos they didn't have.
I don't want to jinx it, but I may or may not be booking my Hawaiian trip tonight.
Oh,
So hold on.
don't book by any volcanoes, because
Shit, right now I'll take a volcano.
like, listen, this is a bit much. And speaking of a bit much, in the show on this housing market, we were looking at the graphs yesterday at the office, guys. The prices are not coming down. They are not. This is the year of the conventional loan. FHAs are being hard pressed to be accepted. Not saying they won't be accepted. They are being. If it's between conventional and FHA, most sellers want to take the conventional loans. Nothing wrong with FHA or VA. I had a client a buyer write a VA loan to me for a property I'm selling. Do you know they wanted us to pay for their closing? I said, well, why would we do that? Then I had another offer today. It was, I'm going to tell you how low it is. I'm going to tell you right now how low it was. I said, maybe they know a trend. They know something that I don't. I'm going to tell you how much lower it was. I want to say, here it is. Let's see. Sorry for the hold up, guys. I should have had this pulled up. I'm going to do this math. They were 24 grand lower than the asking price. Girl, did you bump your head somewhere? You bid in this market $24,000 lower than the asking price. I wanted to call her, but I didn't. I just said we received it. What? Then she in the email she put, "Oh, we may come up a little bit." Really? You're $24,000 lower than asking price. I couldn't believe it. I'm still in shock. I was like, but how? But why, Santa Claus? Why? I just didn't know. Please, guys, when we start looking for houses this year, let's be ready. Stay in the house these next 3 months and save your money. Do not go a trip to Hawaii if you plan on buying a house. Don't be talking about Aloha and you come back talking about I want a first time home buyer program. Be looking like this. Where is it at? Please don't. Please don't. Let's be ready. Let's be proactive. Let's do our homework. Let's work on credit. Let's work on savings. Let's work on you not being in an emergency situation. You know how sometimes people will come, Trip and Steve, people come, I need to move next month. To where? My lease up next week. What? How? I'm like, no. Let's be ready. If you're in a lease now, you need to have that lease at least through April and May. I'm gonna just say June. Do not come out your lease before June unless we have already got your pre-approval. Now I haven't had any pre-approvals this week. Maybe I have another one coming, but yeah, don't give up your lease right now. Please don't. It is it's a tough market, not an impossible market, but there is a tough market right now. I want you to be ready. I want you to put offers in that will get accepted. But like this client, yeah, the price is ridiculous. I was showing someone one of our models, and it is $300 more than it was. Damn. Now we're not that bad up here. We're $300,000 more. Lord, gee, we're not that bad up here yet. Lord, my goodness. But prices did not go down. Usually they go down a little bit in the winter. You can get a better deal in the winter. Did not happen this year. Did not. And rates are going up just a smidge, but not enough to be panicked about. But the price of the homes, townhouse, condos, single families did not go down. So that means you have to be ready because everybody else is going to be ready. You just can't go in it thinking because if the house is 150, you be at 150 and you looking at me, you bad because we didn't get the offer accepted. I told you should have been 165. You cannot, you're going to have to overbid this year unless it's the flood of houses that are coming into the market. But right now, I think Ferndale, we looked up, have like 30 houses for sale right now. I was like, Jesus. Macomb had like 80. Macomb, are you kidding? I was like this.
Looking like it's selling season for your boy.
Right. I'm like, so if you're thinking about selling, you need to, I'll put that on my list. Where's it at? Yeah. Clean the garages out, clean them basements out, and clean them cabinets out, and clean that refrigerator out. Those are the people that are going to look at, and it'll make the determination whether your house goes for top dollar. We want it to sell. And if you don't want to clean it, just tell me. We'll pay somebody to come in and do it. But they have to be clean. Don't touch nothing. I would tell clients, don't touch nothing. What you doing? Don't touch that.
I'm going to move up and then have somebody clean it.
He's like, don't touch. Yeah, but it's definitely selling season. It for sure is. If you need some money and you want to get the much return on your investment, now is the time. If you think about selling and have an idea where you want to go, let's talk. Send me a message. Email me at DamianJohnson100@gmail.com. You can always message me here on Facebook or any other platform that I'm on right now. You can message me on LinkedIn, message me on Twitter, message me on YouTube, leave a comment. I'm going to get to it. But I need you to be serious now. I thought that the winter prices will go down a little bit. They did not. They went up. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I can't believe they went up. I was like, I looked today at a couple of markets and was like, ooh.
I love to see it.
I was like, well, here we go. Yeah. I don't know. It just is what it is. It's the nature of the beast right now. So we can't get it sold, can't get it for top dollar. But if you are looking to buy, we got a little bit of work ahead of us. So don't shoot the messenger. Just shoot me with a love gun, because I'm telling you now, you have to be ready to do battle. I'm going to be right there with you. But it is not the time to be cheap. It is not. If you're being cheap, stay where you are. If you are being cheap and thrifty, stay where you are. I'm going to try to get you the best deal possible, but you gotta loosen those that wallet a little bit, that purse. We got the purse straps and that wallet a little bit, so that we can get you the home of your dreams, because it's definitely doable. But I kept you. I'm trying to do better this year. Keep you guys to an hour. I'm really trying. It's a thing, so I want to keep you at an hour today. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Be on the lookout for the post about book club, officially starting February the 2nd. If you don't have the book by now, Lord, just message me so I can get you this book out. Everybody that listens to this weekly, thank you. Y'all should have y'all books. If you don't, you didn't get it for some odd reason, and I said I was gonna send it to you, let me know. Like Danielle, if you need a book, let me know. But all my clients have the book. Yes, supposed to have the book. So yeah, just let me know. We'll go from there. It's going to start officially February 2nd. I'll do a Facebook Live. That way I can repurpose the video and get it out to my other pages, try to, build some steam momentum, and we'll go from there. So you guys stay warm, watch your furnaces, get an extra blanket out, and bring those pets in, because it's too cold for them to be outside all night. Don't let them go do their business and bring them right back in. Even though they got fur coats on, they are not used to being out like that. Bring them in, wipe them paws off for the salt and stuff, and stay and enjoy a movie. Not a long, boring one. We'll come in, watch a movie, watch the shows. Let's get caught up and read the chapter 1 of the book. That's what you could do this weekend while it's cold. Read chapter 1 of the book, because next week it'll be time for Super Bowl. And that's a whole another ball game. And as always, thanks for the support. And here's hoping that your open house will close soon. Bye, everybody.